Hello, welcome to my show, Interruptis. This is season 4, episode 5. I'm your girl, Samaria, aka Sam, aka Afro Jaguar Tigress. Today's episode is called Asian Mike. So this character we had met through Bumble and was a tall Vietnamese American fellow who cute and said he really liked karaoke and invited me out for karaoke. And so I love a good karaoke. Asked me what my standards were. I said I had a couple, and so clearly he wanted to meet me at a place where he kind of was going to shine. So his first song he did pretty good. His second song, there was honestly a lot of pitch problems. He kept going flat, but whatever, I didn't care. I sang and he was really fun and was just really excited that I was there. Kept telling everyone at the bar, like, that's my date, that's my date. And he really liked how I have my kind of disco-ish look going on, which went along with the songs that I chose, which were Boogie Oogie Oogie and also Car Wash. So, and I do both very well, I have to say, but I digress. So he kept getting me drinks, and that was very sweet. He did seem very attentive. And then he, hi Yemi, he wanted, he seemed to know the people who worked there, so it was a place he frequented very often. And so we seemed to be having a good time, and then he said, do you want to keep the date going? Is it okay? Did you want to go dance somewhere? And I said, yes, I love dancing. It's very unusual about men dancing. So we went closer to where I live. He drove. I was totally fine with that. Felt safe about it. And he somehow had a connection for the place that we skipped this long line. Like a guy just kind of nodded at him and we went right in, and that was cool. And we were dancing together, but he had said he used to be a pop and locker hip hopper. And so, okay, I took hip hop back in the day, but while we were dancing, he kept doing that pulling the shirt up move and then like rolling. And he did that move like, I don't know, too many times, like at least like 7 times throughout the evening. And it's just like, that move was funny like the first time, maybe the second time, but after that it was just too much, especially for a man who's over 40, even if he is attractive. Like that move, it's like you don't want to just keep doing that same let me show you my abs move over and over and over and over. And he was doing that. So then like kissed me while we were dancing, and that was fine. And then at the end of the night, it definitely seemed like he wanted a whole lot more, and that wasn't going to happen. He was kind of handsy, so I had to, keep his hands from going too low, too much. And so, not very respectful, right? And then I still was open to maybe hearing from him again. Like, I didn't love that, but it's like, come on, nobody was perfect here. Like, he seemed successful, financial advisor, and also didn't have kids like me, and we seemed to have the karaoke thing in common. We had dancing in common, so I didn't love that he was handsy, but it's like, again, it's just like, it's so hard to find the right person here. So my sister predicted, oh, you're never going to hear from him again. Now, he did message me like days later, but it wasn't to say, do you want to go on another date? And I was just turned off by the whole thing. And so that was the end of that. So ended up, I did ask him, I've met a lot of Asian players. Are you a player? And he was like, no, I'm not a player. But, no player ever says, oh, yeah, I'm a total player, right? So therein lies the problem with that, right? Can't really talk about it. So not have a meaningful conversation. That's revealing. So no to that. And thanks for letting me process.